A Florida elected official has a warrant out for his whole arrest. And he's not seeking re-election to his regular job. He wants a promotion to get elected to a higher office. And he lied about graduating from college. Side note. Okay, let's put his picture up full mass here. Only in Florida. GOP City Councilman Chet Stokes, your councilman, has a warrant out for his arrest. So the local news affiliate did an investigation. As part of their investigation into Jacksonville Beach City Councilman Chet Stokes, who is now running to represent the beaches and part of Duval County in the Florida State House, Action News Jax caught up with this councilman at a council meeting after he declined previous interview request. So here's the photograph, the screenshot of the approach, okay? So here you have the journalist approaching the councilman. He's initially approaching the councilman about his discrepancies in the bio. He said, and I quote, "One's an accident, two is a trend, three is a problem. What do you call four?" asked the reporter named Becker, as Stokes quickly left the city council meeting. After Becker's attempts to question Stokes, his campaign website updated the bio to read that he attended Auburn University. His bio also was erased from his work website, where it indicated he graduated from Auburn University, but that's not it. Becker also questioned Stokes about an arrest warrant that the councilman has. It was issued in 2011 after he failed to appear for 2 arraignments for possession of alcohol by a minor. When were you going to tell the voters about the arrest warrant? Becker asked Stokes, who again refused to answer. You know, you would be arrested if you went to Arizona and got pulled over, right? And then the councilman just flees, okay? So this is really interesting. A few dynamics here. Number one, you have a guy in the GOP running for a political office a second time with the whole warrant of his arrest. No issues. He has an active warrant to go to jail. The GOP has no problem with this. He has not remedied the warrant. Number two, there seems to be a pattern inside of the Republican Party where individuals continue to lie about their educational background. Herschel Walker lied about his. Even Donald Trump decided to brag and boast about how he was top of the class when he went to business school. However, one of his professors came out and said on the record that Trump was actually the dumbest student he ever had. All right, Ben, this guy's running for office again. He wants a promotion now, has not addressed the issues of his warrant, and he did eventually apologize for lying about graduating from college. What say you?
Look, I think it's great that he finally apologized. Speaking as a Harvard graduate myself who did not go to Harvard, right. I want to make very clear that somebody should never lie about their educational background. It's just pretty wild that people think they're gonna run for public office and not have things come out. It's the one profession where everything comes out, the one pursuit where people are entrusting you to represent them, to be a good person who's gonna be trying to bring, look, I ran for president of the United States. If I had stuff in my background that I was afraid of coming out, I wouldn't have done that because it would have not only ruined the campaign, but ruined my life. I don't know how these people have such hubris that they think they can run for an office and then just have all this shady stuff. And then when confronted by a reporter, to not be able to even admit it then. The only move at that point is be like, oh, that must be an error on the website, we'll change it. Oh, the arrest warrant, I didn't realize that was still an issue. I was a minor, I've grown from then. But to run away and say on your cell phone, as this guy does, I'm being ambushed by a reporter right now, right, is the guiltiest way you could possibly reply to something. And I just wonder if anybody has measured Florida recently, because I believe it's getting bigger. anytime something like this happens in Florida, I think Florida gets a little longer into the ocean. This is what feeds the great state of Florida. Forgive the terminology I like to use about it, but the penis of America. It looks like one hanging down there, and that is what. If it was out of Florida, I think it's wrong. In Florida, this is par for the course, and it just helps the state grow.
All right, well said, brother. Only you can say it that way. Okay.